What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm gonna call this my truth to humanity. My truth to humanity. Everything that I once was in my life, the bad guy, the unfaithful person, the immature person, the jealous person, the angry person, the selfish person. I know I'm missing a bunch of them. The egoic person. All of that person is still who I am right this second. I'm that same individual right now. And a lot of humanity, a lot of you people as well. You don't want to admit your dirty side of your reality. And I think that might be what's wrong with humanity. We've been taught to hide our imperfections, to create a version of reality for others to see that makes you fit into this category that you say that you are. Which is the exact reason why when a person sees a preacher one day and he curses and get mad, or you see him getting ready to get in someone's face, the entire world would negate that individual. They'll cast him to the side and say, we knew he was a sinner. And the truth is, I've never met a human being that doesn't mess up in error and anger and all those things that we say we don't want to be, to society. Just like me, my conversation, I'm not always a non-cursing person. In my vocabulary, I use curse words. And I know that shows a lack of vocabulary. I'm aware enough to know that we use those verbs in replace of other words because we lack other words or the training of our old self, right? But I won't get on Facebook or I won't get on a YouTube channel to, it might slip from time to time, but to say that because I try to worry about the audience that's around me. Although those same individuals perhaps do some of the same things. I believe that if we face the truth, each person, about ourselves, and then take the time out to say, hey, I got so many flaws inside of myself that it'll take me a lifetime to even get half of them done. And then my suggestion to you is the same thing that I'm taking on for myself, and I've been taking on for myself for quite some time. Is to say, well, let me start now. And piece by piece, bit by bit, I could become a better version of myself. Humanity is facing what it's facing because humanity doesn't want to let go of what has always been. That goes from religion to ethnicity to Democrat, Republican, black or white, or rich and poor, and all of these different variations of things that humanity just chooses not to let go. Sometimes because it's so big of a task. Maybe if we just start with ourselves, piece by piece, bit by bit, finding out what works and what doesn't in ourselves, and be okay with letting go of our old belief systems. And I know a few of you perhaps stopped at Republican or Democrat, or a few of you, depending on what you're dealing with within your reality. Some might stop with black and white, or rich and poor, or the religion word. But it doesn't matter which one you want to take a look at first. It's your choice. But my suggestion is for you just to pick one of them and take a look at it. Let's don't we can get into the philosophical aspects of reality later. Who's right, who's wrong. But can't we just agree on one common thing? No one on planet Earth right now is liking the direction that the world is going. We want something different. We want something better. And we always are looking outside of ourselves to find out how we're going to make this thing different and change. That's what we've been doing. We went to wars for these things. We could force these people to do this. That's the purpose of war, right? And it's the purpose of conflicts. That's the purpose of riots. That's the purpose of all of these things that we as human beings do to express that we won't change. And we've tried it. We've all tried it. Regardless of what part of the world that you've been on, what continent, what religious group from your continent you are. Still war persists. Still death and famine. Still hatred and bigotry. Still anger. Still rage. Still not a safe place for your children to go play. My suggestion is we try something different. Let's try something different. Let's try looking at ourselves piece by piece, day by day. Don't worry about what's going on out there. Worry about what's going on right here. And if we do that, you'll start to see the magic, the miraculous, the miracles, the science of how things operate. And you'll realize that when you change, everything in your reality changes. This is not meant to be a regular YouTube video. This is me on the porch meditating, dealing with the 7 trillion, I think I'm down to 7 trillion more things that I have to fix in myself. I know a lot of you guys probably just got 1 or 2. I know. Me, about 7 trillion. Yeah, I think I gotta go check my tally up back there, man. It's a big book. It's huge. But every day I'm trying to mark one off. Sometimes I get stuck on them for 3-4 days. Just one of them might even last a month. Could you believe that? Could you believe it's that many things inside of us that we could change? And sometimes even the ones that you change, you'll come back later and say, well, dog, I could change it again. I see a better way of doing it. And that's the process of evolving. That's the process of growing up. That's the process of leveling up on your awareness of what you are. What, basically when I say what you are, what is this thing, this thoughts, the skin, the soul that permeates the body, the energy that permeates the body. What is the purpose of it being here, right? Eventually you're gonna come to that conclusion. Like, what is the purpose of me being here? And then it'll dawn on you that you didn't come here to destroy Earth or just hold on and wait for something to happen. Whatever created you gave you the ability to manifest and create things. And to create, the bull crap, as I like to say, the drama, the cheating in relationships, the acting like you're a happy couple, but the truth is you're fighting in the house. That's the easy way. That's easy. That's why so many people do it. It's the easy way. It's that simple. Or you can try the hard way, which is coming up with steps by steps to find out what's wrong within you so that you can be your best version for that so-called thing that you're going to create. Humanity is at its crossroads. It's even for me, man. I've been feeling this energy for the past, about a week now. This change, it's so hard to change. It's, like I say, it's so hard. But I think it's time for us to get real with ourselves. It's time for everybody to sit on your porch or your balcony or in your room by yourself or in the shower or in the bathroom and ask yourself the truth, man. What in you, the 7 trillion that I got, which is probably the 2 left that you have, what can you change? If it don't work, you can always go back to it. But let's give it a try. Hey, like I always say, live, love, and laugh. This is just a one-on-one, me venting, me just letting it out there, what's been on my mind, what's been on my thoughts, what can I change? And I just wanted to show humanity some genuineness of myself. And to let you know, ain't nobody perfect, man. You got to be your best self, dude. Try. If you're going to fail, dude, you're going to try to change, or lady, you're going to try to change one of those things. When I tell you, when I beat them, sometimes it's after the 800th try, and then you still got to keep watching it. It's not like it's dead, it's still there. You just got, okay, I passed you, but now I still got to keep my eye on you as well, because I know how you might get out of control. it's the process, and it's not easy. This is why a lot of people don't try this path. Worry about what somebody's gonna say about them, or what they're gonna think about me. Man, dude, when I was incarcerated, I don't remember too many people sending me letters. So I'm not trying to be just human to human. I am not worrying about what you think. I got to figure this out for me. And when I began to do this, I started watching stuff manifest for me, man. Stuff like, man, how did I get here? You know, just sit back sometimes and say, really, like, dude, how did you get here? Or some of the things that you did in your past still affect you. You doggone right. Life is a continuation. It's not a place or a journey. It's a journey, not a destination, right? So it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's not going to be quick. But we can try for it. I just want to vent this with you guys, man, and ladies. And I love you. And it's not an easy journey, but it's the journey. It's the journey. Think about it. It's no destination. It's the journey. Life is eternal. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It keeps going. Let's just live our best experience. Peace.